Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Stock Market Show. This is your host, Shades. As always, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Let's talk about RGTI stock, RGTI. I know some people bought at around, $12, $13, hoping for a pump to 15 to 16, which it can do because it does have that kind of volatility. But, yeah, so some people bought here, like hoping for a bigger move up here. But unfortunately, this is a downtrend, and that's why I was saying, like, guys, just wait under 10. Remember what I told you here. What did I say? Hey, it broke down. It was holding this range very well. We had a hard time getting, closing this gap here, and we also had a hard time breaking down. Eventually, sellers won, and we had this huge red candle, a huge drop. And I said, what did I say? I'm like, guys, it's not looking good. Let it come down. That's why I haven't bought in. Now, you guys know me. I'm a cheapskate. I can wait. I can wait a long time. I've been waiting. But, yeah. I would wait till, I think, what Nvidia earnings? Nvidia earnings is coming Wednesday. For those of you who don't know, Nvidia earnings is, if Nvidia drops, well, guess what? Everything else comes down with it, unfortunately. It hurts everyone else, especially because if it's an AI or any kind of tech stock, tends to follow it. If a tech stock showed strength when Nvidia drops, that's probably something to take note of. But other than that, wait till Wednesday, because Wednesdays we're gonna get some market direction, and it better be good market direction. Like if earnings pops, if Nvidia pops on earnings, we should see the market as a whole rise. If things don't go well for Nvidia and it drops like a hotcake, then you would expect more downside and a lot more bleeding, which is nothing more than an opportunity. A lot of people I've noticed have to change. You have to change your mindset. When you see red, you don't go, oh no, you go, oh yeah. Like you get excited, like, ooh, you're giving it to me cheaper? Hell yeah, you get excited. Some people get scared, but also I'm not in it at like $12, so I'm not concerned. And I'm waiting for under 10. We should go under 10 if things don't go well. So, just be careful. Like, you don't want to get caught. Just because you're buying technically 50% off from highs, you still want to be careful. Because we've seen that it can come down to 6. It's got that kind of volatility. So now, going into Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, especially Nvidia earnings, I would say just be cautious. Play it cautious. Because we're like at a very critical point in the markets. And I think I talked about this last time. Here are your key levels before I go more into... There's some insider selling, I believe. But, yeah. So, it has to hold 10. And then, it can go to 6. In fact, if it goes to 6, it would be touching this 200 WMA, which you guys know, like that. I use that as a signal to buy. And I've shown you already multiple times. When the stock price goes to that purple line, likes to get a nice bounce here. You see Serve Robotics bounce nicely here for a nice 20%. Sound as well did the same thing. It's almost like people are looking at the same level, same purple line, going, ooh, let me buy here. It's so cheap, right? Because when you're buying at the purple line, you're technically buying so far below the high here that you're getting, essentially you're buying at fair price. That's how I want you to think about it. So with regards to RGTI, that's why I said I'm just waiting. Let it come down nice and cheap. Anything above this purple line, you're essentially paying a premium. That's how you have to think of it. You're paying, a little more to own the stock. Whereas if you're buying it near or at the purple line, you're essentially getting fair value. And when you're buying it under that purple line, you're getting a huge discount. That's how you have to think of it. So I'm just trying to train you, like, because I've noticed some people have like very different mindsets from like they view the markets and have a different mindset from me, and so they get confused when I say a bunch of stuff that doesn't make sense to them. But that's just how the game is, right? You see Nvidia, when it went into the discount zone underneath that purple line, I mean, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we had like 10 green days in a row. And anything above there is technically you're paying too much for it. And near the purple line, you're getting a fair value. That's like the best way to explain it. So that's why I'm holding off. That's why I was saying, like, please be careful. I know some people don't listen to me. That's just how it is. I've noticed people don't listen to me, and I'm like, oh, come on, bro. This is the easiest money ever. You just gotta wait. I don't pump stocks to you after they moved. I pump them before. Oh yeah, the insider selling. So former officer plans to sell 20,609 shares of Rigetti Computing common stock on February 20th. And they have